Hey guys, Trevor here with another Spirit Island video again. You may notice that the webcam moves every video, but that's because I have a lot of Zoom calls and stuff I have to do for school and whatnot, so it's hard to put it back in the right spots, and I don't like leaving it up there without being covered or anything, and I have nothing to cover it, so yeah. I'm not entirely sure who I feel like playing just yet. I literally just opened up the game, hopped on, started recording. I feel like playing. I don't. I kind of want to play Shifting Memories. I don't remember who I said I wanted to play last time, but I think Shifting Memories. And I've been doing a lot of Scotland, so I don't want to do Scotland again. Russia's kind of difficult with this character. I think I'll try it. I don't think I have a Russia video up either. And I'm not super experienced with Russia 6, but we will find out what Russia does in a moment. Pretty sure this is the Explorer one though. Yes. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be difficult. Okay, so basically Russia is they just spam explorers, and if there's three or more explorers in a land, then that land matches the Ravage card. So yeah, and if they ravage and they add a blight, then it does destroy a beast, and if destroyed beasts, uh, or if there are ever more destroyed beasts on this panel than on the island, the invaders win. And explorers do +1 damage. So explorers do 2 damage. A single explorer will blight a land. And yeah, that's kind of what we're working with. There's unused cards that go underneath fear cards. And when you find them, you have to immediately build in those spaces. After the Ravage step of turn 2 and onwards, on each board where it added no blight in the land with the most explorers, add an explorer in a town. So we kind of want to find make a land with a lot of stuff, and then either continuously defend it or I guess try to kill it off. I'm not super sure. But let's start with the explorers. So we're exploring in the jungles, which kind of already sucks up there because they will do 4 damage. Let me double check to make sure nothing else interesting is happening, and it doesn't look like it. So looks good. Let's go over shifting memories. First of all, we start um 200 starting board on the highest number that is sands or mountains. So whatever's the highest, looks like mountains. Um, so special rules, long ages of knowledge and forgetfulness. When you would forget a power card from your hand, you may instead discard it. Some of your actions let you prepare element markers, which are kept here until used. Choose the elements freely, and each element marker spent grants one of that element for a single action, so 1 power. We have 4 different growth options. There's reclaim cards, add a presence at 0 range. There's gain a power card, add a presence at 2 range. Add a presence at 1 range, gain 2 energy, and then gain 9 energy. So you can definitely get some beefy cards out there. Innate powers, learn the invader's tactics. It's fast, 1 range, target land invaders. You have defend 2, defend 3, or defend 2 per card in the invader discard pile. It's kind of hard to hit usually, especially with only 2 card plays for majority of the game, but we'll see what happens. We can also prepare element markers for that. Observe the ever-changing world. Fast, 1 range, target any, prepare an element marker, or instead, after each of the next 3 actions that change which pieces are in the target land, prepare 1 element marker. That's kind of interesting, and it seems kind of wordy, but basically, if I were to use that here, for example, on this jungle, um, when they build, an invader piece is moved into that land, technically, so I would get 1 element marker. Let's say this beast got moved out. That would be something that changes in that land. I would get another element marker. So on and so forth. It doesn't really matter what they are. Just a little bit. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter what happens as long as something is moving then you get that stuff. Alright, so we're dealing with the jungles first. I have 0 energy. I would like 1 energy. So I will do add a presence. I'm not entirely sure. I put it over here. Now, do I want to gain a power or do I want to add a presence and gain 2 energy? I'm going to gain a major. So Embayer skip all actions in target land. Oh yeah, another thing with Russia is that the first time each action would destroy an explorer, one of those explorers is pushed instead. This says remove, which means I can actually get rid of the explorers, even though be able to destroy them. Let's see, Blood Rack is pretty good. You can defend 1 entire land and all adjacent lands, or each disease. Um, destroy all explorers and towns, destroy all the Han. And these are pretty nice. I mean, Fire and Flood would be like the juiciest. I could easily clear some lands. But I think Invaders skip all actions in target land, 1 fear, and then remove 2 explorers is insane. I'm grabbing that. And I will discard this card. So instead of forgetting, I can instead discard. Now I get my 1 energy, and I will play of Ancient Memories. Cost that. And I will ready up. I don't want to do anything. I do have 1 moon, so I can prepare an element marker. I'm going to, that's another thing. So you can prepare for the elements on this card. For example, move up to 6 explorers from among your lands. So which that means, let's say that I have explorers in both of these lands with my presence, I can just start removing them. That's insane. I do want to build up for that. So I'm going to grab a beast to work with. So I do want to hit that threshold. Oh, it does give a beast. So this would hit the beast. This also gives an air. Wonder, should I could play Sleep and Never Awaken plus this card. That'd be completely fine, honestly. But I would need 1 more moon. I think I'm gonna actually prepare a moon. Never bad. Alrighty, so don't do the first fear or event card. They build in the jungles and they explore in the sands. And I believe if they explore in a land without, no, that must be something. Okay, never mind. I was thinking of another adversary where, if they explore into lanes without buildings and stuff, then you kinda get to add 2 explorers. I believe that is France. But, now I get to give myself a minor power. Otherwise, if you target yourself, otherwise target spirit gains power card. I think you have to use this on, well, if I use it on myself, I have to gain a minor, so, defend 6, not bad. Kind of low on defend cards with this character, so yeah. Now, I don't know how I'm going to get the energy. Maybe I let 1 of the lands blight. Well, I have a free defend 2. I think I let this up here blight. But in return, I get... Oh. I could also defend everything. Well, I can add a presence and gain 2 energy, right? Yeah, that would be fine. Yeah, that'd be fine, I guess. Add a presence here, because this is, what, 2 range from a sands. I'm going to gain 2 energy, and I gain 1 from my track. Now I may play this. I could prepare an extra element marker if I need it, but I don't. This would allow me to remove up to 6 explorers from my lands, but I don't have one up there. I don't, I'm not entirely sure if it's remove up to 2 and then remove up to 6. I'm going to look this up real quick because this will change a lot of things. I think I get to do the threshold along with it unless it says like instead. Because I would do both, right? Yeah. So I'd get to do both. I think that makes the most sense to me. So I will pay for that. Yeah. And I will put 1 moon on this, which will give me 3 moon, 2 air, 2 beasts. Invader skip all actions in target land. And I will target this land is 2 away from the sands. 1 fear per 2 explorer this power removes. Remove up to 2 explorers. So I'll remove both of these guys. And that will give me 1 fear. And I do have the threshold, so I may remove up to 6 explorers among my lands. So I can remove this guy, and that's 2 more, so I get another fear. And I get 2 fear, turn the top part of the fear deck face up. That's not really not something I want, but whatever. And actually I'm going to use an earth to give myself an extra earth so I can defend 2. And I will use that 1 range in a land with invaders right here. And this land is skipped, so I'm completely safe up there. And I have 2 moons and 1 air. I will watch this land. So I'm gonna put this here, and I'm good to go. Event. Don't generate fear for destroying stuff the rest of this turn. Well, towns and cities. In the land with the most combined invaders plus Dahan, minimum of 1 each, add a disease, 2 damage to Dahan. If I could choose between these, I'm going to add a disease down here. This adds what pieces are in the land, because especially since the Dahan dies. So I do get an element marker for that, and that's 1 action, I believe. So that's a part of the event action. Each with at least 2 Dahan among all its lands gains 1 energy. I do not, actually. Each player removes an explorer from a land with beasts, disease, or at least 2 Dahan. So I'm going to remove this guy. Cool. And it's not destroyed. There's a big difference. If it were destroyed, I'd have to push it and I would gain fear for it. But it is removed from the game entirely. So, and because it is removed from the fear card, I get another element token, which I'll probably start building back up towards something along these lines, so that way I can get a defend out if I need it. So they ravage the jungles. Nothing happens here. This land is skipped. They build in the sands. There's nothing but in the sands. Explore wetlands. So, I have no slows, so I'm good. This is probably going to be the easiest game of any Russia 6's life. After the ravage step of turn 2 or more, if no blight was added in the land with the most explorers, min 1. I've had to do that. Ravage. Well, they ravaged jungles this turn. So, and there was no explorers anywhere. So they do not add anything because it's after the ravage step. And after we ravage the jungles, there's nothing in the jungles or sands that had an explorer, and these explorers weren't yet. But that does mean that this land's probably going to get built up. So I do need to be some about that, or worry about that. I'm going to add a presence to here, and I'm going to gain a major. 2 damage, defend 8 in a mountain or jungle. I need wetland stuff. Remove 1 invader and 1 explorer slash town. Lots of remove stuffs, which is fine with me, honestly. In any 2 lands with 4 or more invaders, remove 1. I think I'd grab that. And I will discard this. And I'll probably reclaim next turn. That land's gonna get built up, but I mean, there's really not much I can do about that. And I will gain 2 energy per my track. If I can't even play it, I will play Elemental Teachings. So I get to prepare an element, and I do have 1 moon, so I get to prepare another element. Light would be nice. I'm trying to think about what I'm going to use, or what kind of threshold I need to meet. I think this one would be the best, but do I really need that many moons? And I guess air is always good as well. And that's all I'm doing. Vent. The next explore card matches all lands without towns/cities, so the printed type, ignore any. Oh, that sucks. Choose a land with disease and land 2 damage to invaders and 2 to Han. Each spirit with at least 2 to Han among all its lands reclaims a power card. I do have 2 to Han now. Or regains a unique power previously forgot. Probably reclaim this one. Cool. I do not have any fear cards, so they ravage the sands. There's nothing there. And after the ravage step, nothing. No blight was added. The land with the most explorers, min 1. Add an explorer and a town. So I'm just gonna let that land get beefy, I guess. Then they build in the wetlands. So this is obviously big. And they explore jungle, escalation. I do not do the escalation, but I explore everywhere where there's not a town or city. This isn't that bad. 3? 3's not bad. That gets healed because I can't damage it. That's that. This is doing 4 damage up here. 9. And jungles are coming back. Really sucks. It's kind of difficult. So I can skip an action and remove some explorers. Well, I think that's probably the best, right? I'm going to add a presence here. And I'm going to gain 2 energy. Do I need to do that? I might be able to gain another power if I really wanted to. No, I'm going to gain 2 energy. And then I gain 3. And I get an element marker. I'll make that a beast. Now we'll play this. I guess that means I can play both. Not bad. I do need another moon. and beast for this though. And any two lands with 4 or more invaders, remove 1 invader. Doesn't really matter much. I'm probably just gonna let this blight. I mean, I'm just gonna let it blight. Yeah, looks good to me. Alright, so invaders skip all actions in target land. Well actually, okay. I'm gonna skip this land. 1 fear per 2 explorers. This removes remove up to 2 explorers. I remove those, get 1 fear. And then remove up to 6 explorers from among my lands. So 1, 2. That'll give me 2 more fear. Because I do have the threshold with my tokens that I spent. That is that one. I will spend this to defend 2, because that would give me 2 earth. I'll defend 2 up here. I guess we are fine. Yes. I don't know. I will watch a land. I'll watch this jungle up here. Just in case the beast does something or something happens. So, yeah. And it looks good to me. Add a town to a coastal land adjacent to a coastal town. That is fine. Destroy 2 explorers among lands with beasts. Nope. Then added a Han to a land with the Han and no blight / disease. So now I can add a Dahan up here. And that will give me an element marker. Which I will probably turn into a mountain. Okay, then they ravage the wetlands. This guy dies. Here. Unable to automate fear card, earning extra / deck detect. Whatever. This one is skipped. They build in the jungles. And when they build up here, I do get an element marker. Which will probably be a beast. Yeah. Oh yeah, after the ravage step, they do put an explorer in town in the land with the most stuff. And then they explore mountains and jungles. Which does give me yet another. This one will be a moon, I believe. I think that's just what has to be done. Okay. I see. The next fear card will make me build somewhere. Alright, so I can remove 1 invader and 1 explorer / town. And in any 2. No. This is 2 range slow. I will 1 invader, so I'll remove this city. And I will remove this town as well. I don't really care about the threshold on that one, honestly. Alright, time passes, we're all good. Well, not very good, but I will reclaim my cards. And I can add a present at 0 range. I'll put it. Yeah. I get 4 energy. And obviously I will be playing this card. I just need to defend 2. Actually, I don't even need to defend 2 here, as long as I can hit this threshold. What else do we want? I'm looking for the air beast. I mean, matches. Then I could defend 6 in this land, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can defend 6 there next turn. And be fine. Looks good to me. Okay, so I just need 1 moon. I do get the threshold on this. Invaders skip all actions in target land. 1 fear per 2 explorers is removed. I will skip this land, and then I can remove this guy. That's 1. And I do have the threshold now, so I can move up to 6 explorers for my lands. This will be 2, 3. I do get 1 fear. And I do get to replace a town with an explorer, which I do not. I mean, it doesn't even matter. They both do the same damage. Yeah. So that stops these problem lands, and that's skipped. So I'm in a good spot. Get rid of that. 2 fear. Face up. Or moves an explorer from a land with the Han. Might be beneficial next. I hope that the event card doesn't give me a fear. It's about that. I do have 2 moons in an air. I will watch. I want to make a guess and say that ghosts are coming. I mean, that's just what I'll guess. I'll watch that land. Is there anything guaranteed happening? See, like, they're not even... Actually, no, I'll watch this land. I'll watch that land. That way, if coasts do come up, I get a lot of stuff. I'm not defending anywhere, because it's jungles. Yep, okay. Add an explorer to a land with blight. Okay. Push up to 2 explorers or a town from a land with beasts. No, I don't think I will. Each land with town/cities, 1 damage per Dahan. Then each surviving one deals 1 damage back. So I can get rid of this. I have 3. 2 fear. Down. And this gets revealed. Goes on to the build. So it's a big card. Cool. I mean, not cool, but then this does 1 damage back. Not that that matters. Yeah, it sucks. Each player chooses a different land with the Han. 1 damage per Han there. I'll kill this. Oh wait, no. My bad. My bad. I was reading the level 2 one. Each player removes an explorer from a land with the Han, which is nowhere. On each board, replace a town with an explorer. I would rather not do. So I guess I can replace this town with this explorer. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, well. They ravage the jungles. This will blight, because he does 2 damage. And then it cascades. I'll put it over here. That will also add a piece for because there's a blight added, I don't have to build any more in extra spots. They build along the coasts. Well, actually, they build in mountain jungles. Build here. This is all skipped. And then this gets removed. I get another token. Okay, and then now they build in coasts. Now this town, and I get my 3rd token. And you can only get 3 tokens max. Jungles. And then mountains again with escalation. So, an escalation is 2 explorers among lands with beasts. Okay. I mean, I guess. This is over here. What a rough series of events. But I have a lot of stuff. And I will do that there. I'll probably reclaim, honestly. Which case, instead of putting this explorer up here, I'll put him down. Heals. But they are ravaging up there. But I can push them out with damage. Decisions. Actually, I don't need to reclaim because I get my reclaim 1. I will add a presence up to a lot of presence up there, and I'll gain a major. Weave is good. Being able to push to Han and do a bunch of damage would be cool. It's not like amazing. I think weave might be, see, but I don't really need it. So I can move everything off of one land. I can stack everything and skip. I think I will grab that. And then I will discard. Discard. And then I get to reclaim this guy. And I get 4 energy. Obviously, I'll be playing that. Kind of have to. So mountains, jungles, and coasts. So I have to skip this. Like, I just have to. So I have to defend. Actually, I don't have to defend up here if I hit the threshold. I do have to defend this, and that's hitting for 4. Everywhere else is fine, actually. As long as I can defend that for 4. Which I could do a defend 3 if I really wanted to. But I mean, I got this card. I might as well use it. Though it doesn't really. I could play this. Because if this gets another Explorer, then that is a very not good. And it does allow me to remove some stuff. I will do that, actually. Okay, so I do need a Beast and a Moon to hit this threshold. So invader skip all actions to target land, 2 range from a sands. I will target this. So nothing will happen there. 1 fear per 2 explores this power removes up to 2. So that will be 1 fear. And then go up to 6 explorers from among your lands. So 1, 2. Well, all these go bye-bye. Did I not defend? Guess I can defend 3 and be fine. That'll give me 2 more fear. And this is done. Do I want to even hit that threshold? I'm not sure yet. Okay, so I do need to spend an earth so I can get defend 3. I do have defend 3. I'll defend 3 here. They're doing 4 damage there, so I'm hoping that this card doesn't like kill me. But we'll see what happens. I didn't watch a land yet. I will watch. I'll just prepare an element marker. I'm not really sure what's gonna happen. And I'll make it a beast. Yep, event. On an inland land on each border, place 1 explorer with a town. I guess I'll replace that with the town. Why not? Bears do not ravage in lands with disease or strife. Each player may push an explorer / town from a land with the Han. Why the Han lands are nice and clean. Each player moves and explores / town for land with disease. Nope. Okay, so they ravage the mountains and jungles. This is defended. This does not. This all actions are skipped there. They also ravage the coast. All actions are skipped there. Because no blight was added to the land, land with the most explorers. Minimum 1. Add an explorer and a town. It's fine. This goes bye-bye. Bye-bye. They build in the mountains. This land skipped. Nothing over there. This goes over here. Jungles and sands. So 1. Now this land ravages next turn because there's 3 or more explorers. That is a thing that happens. I think I will pay for this. Okay, so I can remove an invader and an explorer / town. So I'll remove an invader. And I'll remove this as well. And I'm going to try to get a presence in there and use that skip sands card. I can remove all the explorers off of my stuff. And then I need 2 lands with 4 or more invaders. I shouldn't have done that. No, I'm not going to use the threshold then. I think I need it. I'll be fine. Yeah, I'll just use it for that effect. And I'm good to go. Time passes. I will add this bad boy right here. Mountains are getting hit. I do need to skip the mountains. And let's see. So I added that there. I'm gonna get another major. I need something that does damage. That doesn't cost a lot. 1 damage per Dahan / yeah, interesting card. Plus 5 damage. Let's gather up 3 Dahan. Being able to move some Dahan would be great, but I don't get defense. I'm gonna take Accelerated Rot. I don't really need it. I think doing some damage is fine. Maybe I can hit the threshold. And I will discard this. And so I get 5 energy. I get this bad boy right here. Because I get to reclaim 1. Alright. I would like to start pounding into that wetlands if I could. But this card just keeps having to come out. I do have a beast. Weave would be great, but it doesn't really do much. Do elemental teachings, get some more elements out. So I paid my 3. I'm good to go. What do I need? I need a moon and a beast. Okay, well, you guys know the drill. Bear skip all actions in this land. There are no explorers in that land though. But I can still use the threshold to move up to 6 explorers from among your lands. And this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that will give me 3 here. And cool. Those lands are actually all safe. I need to start doing some damage. Prepare 1 element marker. And this will be a beast probably now. Then I can watch a land, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to prepare another element marker. My innate. I will prepare a moon. Yeah. Vent. Add a city to a coastal land with a city. That's fine. Add a disease to a land with the most buildings, and that land 3 damage to Dahan. Okay. Each player may push one of their presence from a land with Dahan, and 2 damage into the land push 2. So I could flip this. Does this give me? It gives me a card. So I will It's coming from a land with a Dahan. I do 2 damage. The land it's push 2. That gives me that. I was trying to see if there's that build card underneath. I didn't want to deal with it. Fear card. Skip the next normal build. It doesn't matter anyways. Remains in place. I mean, it's not bad. Alright, so they ravaged the mountains, but this is skipped. But now it did not add blight, so in the land with the most explorers, minimum 1, add an explorer in a town. There are none. I do the escalation on that. I don't think I did. How many escalations have I had to do? This one got skipped because of the event. No, I did add them. Okay, cool. They build in the jungles and the sands. Well, it's skipped, but it remains in place. So, and a wetlands with escalation. So 2 boys do get. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter where I put them. I'm gonna put them over here though. It's a little easier to deal with. And this goes over here, and this comes here because it does remain in place. And it's fine. I mean, we all know I'm gonna reclaim that card anyways. I even, yeah, I want to. I'll add a presence. Are there any lands I'm not in? This one. I'm going to gain a major. I like the 5 damage. 4 damage, remove a blight. 4 water, it's plus 10. Go up to 3 blight and up to 3 health with invaders. Add a new island now. I mean, I have to take this, right? 1 range from a wetland, so I can target everything except that sands. But I mean, that sands has been fine. Take it. And I will discard probably weave now. And I'll take this back. I do get 6 energy. I get 2 element markers of my choice. Probably be moved. And we'll start getting the water for this card. I'll play this. Yeah, I'll play this, why not? Cool. I do need 2 moves, air, and a beast to hit this threshold, which is kind of expensive. But invaders skip all actions and target land. I'll have them skip this land. One fear, so I get to remove 2 explorers, so that's 1. Then I get to remove all of them for the rest of the board, so 2, 3, 4, and that gives me 2 fear. And what a bad got last time. And I will prepare 1 element marker. Make a beast. I could get water. I'm not worried. Alright, for each slow card, which I do have one, pay 3 energy or destroy 2 presence, you may resolve it now. Or I get the energy. And I think I'm going to take the energy, so I'm going to discard it. And I get 1 energy plus a card's printed energy. I get 5. And on each board, add a disease, ignore disease during this. Invader phase. Each player chooses a different land where Dahan outnumber towns/cities. Each on there does 1 damage. Nowhere. No fear card. No ravage card. No blight was added, but there's no places with explorers. So they do build in the jungle sands, but there's none. They do build in the wetlands. Do build here. Oh wait, no, I skipped that land, so they do not build there. Then they explore sands and wetlands, but everything is skipped here, so I'm fine. This comes over. That sucks, but whatever. Good. I only have 3 more invader cards. I need to try to get these cities and stuff. But at least I can start taking off this now. I'll throw it here. Why not? I'll gain a minor, actually. It's not great, but I mean, it can help pay for the elements. I do get 6 energy. I get 2 elements, and I get to reclaim 1, and I'll be playing that. You already know that. This gives me a moon and an air, which is why I grabbed it. I'll still need 2 moon. Kinda sucks. Oh wait, no, I only need 1 moon. I'm gonna start prepping the water for this card. If I can do 10 and I can weave, actually I'm gonna put this here then. If I can weave this land and like another land, oh, I should have grabbed the plus range. I could have weaved both of these and did 10 damage. Whatever. Pretty sure I already paid 6, 12. Yeah. Okay. I do need to pay 1 beast and 1 get this threshold. I will skip this wetlands and I will hit the threshold and remove explorers. 1 fear. And then I can push explorer or get 2 fear, and I will get 2 fear. And then I'll just prepare an element marker. I'll prepare another water. Almost there. This is 9 health worth of stuff, so I can nuke that land immediately. Which will be great, because there's not that many turns left. I'm doing an external ravage. Each town does +1 damage. It's fine. Each beast destroys 1 explorer. Add a beast to a board without 1. Board add a Dahan to a jungle or wetland with them. Okay. Each player adds a stripe in a land with or adjacent to beasts. Players skip their normal explorer and builds and lands with beasts. I'll put it there. Yep. So they ravage jungle, sands, wetlands. Nothing happens. No explorers for the adversary effect. They build in the sands and wetlands. This is still skipped. Nothing happens. And they explore sands. They do not explore in lands with beasts. They only explore here. And it is escalation. So I'll throw 2 up here. Good. Hoping I can win slow. Wetlands is ravaging twice. And is also ravaging. Yeah, I need to gain a major. I'll put this one. Yeah. Well, like water. Perfect. +2 with all my powers. I just need to reclaim. I will discard this card. I get my 1 reclaim from my track. I get 6 energy, as well as 2 element markers. I'm just trying to think of how I want to play this out. Maybe I save this for next turn. I still have 2 cards. I could weave and nuke. I kind of need to nuke now. I can do 14 damage in a land. I can clear this, kill off all the explorers, and then clear this right after. I have to play both of these. It's kind of expensive. Water. The other one will be a... Do I even have enough for the 2 beasts? Yeah, I do have enough. So here's how it'll go. I'll prepare an element immediately because I do have 1 moon. I'll prepare another moon. And I'll put 2 moon on this, as well as a beast. Whoops. Air. I hit that threshold. I skip this land. I clear all the explorers off my other lands. And that's 1 fear. It's already done. Oh, alright. 1 strife. Okay. Destroy 1 explorer / challenge a land with beast. Nope. Free to hunts from lands with disease to lands without. I do have to push that one as well. No fear cards. The Ravaged Sands, Wetlands. This is skipped. There's no explorers for the adversary effect. They build in sands, nothing. They explore sands. And mountains. Yeah. 1 range from a wetlands, remove 1 blight, 4 damage, and I have 4 water, which I only need to pay 3. Which will make me do +10. So I do 14 damage. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this is 2, 3, this is 5 fear. Well, wetlands goes in my build slot. Doesn't matter. How many am I away from tier level 3? Cards. If I can nuke this land, I think I win. But we'll find out. I do need to hit that threshold again, and it's expensive. So, do I even need to skip? If they build in Jungle Mountains, so they won't. Jungle Mountains. So I do kind of have to use that ability next this turn. I just have to try to kill all the cities and get the amount of fear I need. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna I'll reclaim. Add a present to 0 down here. And I get 6 energy. And I get 2 element markers. Both be water. And I do have 3 card plays now, so I can get some easier elements out. I actually might be able to play this. Because I can play this as well. And I can play... So let's recap. I need 1 moon, 1 beast, so that's 2. Then I need 1... No, I don't need 1 water. I have all my waters. So yes, I can do it, I can do it. So this is how I'll do it. I can prepare 1 element marker, and I'll use my innate to also prepare an element marker. This will be a moon, be a beast. I do have the air already for it, so I can skip all actions in this mountain, And then I can remove all the. I get to remove an explorer, and then remove 6 among my lands. That's 2 fear. This was already played. I will be using these for this card, guaranteed. It will give me 6 fear, so I won't be quite there. I think if I just clear this lane, I win. So I can win him fast next turn. Sure. Make sure I did this. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, discard the top major power, deal its energy and damage to invaders and the land in the coastal land with the most towns/cities. Defend or reduce the damage, or add a fear card to the top of the fear deck. Now see, here's the thing, right? I can clear every land in the game, no matter what happens. So I think I'm gonna add a fear card to the top of the fear deck, and I have to pay 1 energy. On each board, push a beast to an adjacent land without blight. 1 fear if bears are present. Each player may push it a Han to an adjacent land doing damage. Okay. Alright. Each town destroys 1 explorer in its lands. Each city destroys 2. Does not matter. Player may replace a town explorer in a coastal land. Sure, why not? Might give me potential extra fear. Alright. Actually, no. Never mind. Keep it there. Alright, so that would also trigger. Well, actually, it would trigger this, but that might be good. That might be able to give me. No. Alright, so they ravage sands, wetlands, nothing. They build in sands, mountains, jungles, wetlands. I have this skipped. And last but not least, we have mountains, wetlands. This goes here, this goes here. And this is skipped, and we have this. There's no sources for either of these. Okay. So 1 range from wetland, 4 damage, remove a blight. And if I have 4 water, which I do, so 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 10 damage. So I do 14 damage and remove a blight. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4, 5. That's 6 fear. Cool. Next turn. I will be reclaiming that card, which is why I just kind of right there. I'm just gonna gain 9 energy, and then I'm gonna gain 6 more from my track. I think I double clicked there. I gain 2 elements. I'm going to reclaim this card. I am going to play it. I'm just gonna play stuff that helps me hit. I need this and a moon. Invaders skip all actions in target land. I will target this land and I will remove it. And yep, that's game. Oh, no invader cards left in the deck. Very close game. I got extremely lucky with this card because yeah, so the way this works is a sense for impending disaster, level level 2. The first time each action would destroy an explorer. If possible, one of them is pushed instead. Um but if it's not possible, then I think the explorer dies actually. Which is good because if you isolate the land and then you hit the explorer, then it dies. I believe. Um but this card doesn't say destroy, it says remove. So, and they remove up to 6 explorers from among your lands. Insane. Insane. Um, I did have the two invader cards under the fear cards, but they didn't really matter because I was able to skip one land, and then I kept all the other lands relatively clean. So I think that was fine. And yeah, they only blighted this twice, and it did cascade into the mountains because of that one event. This one. And export to a land with blight. That hurts. That just hurts, especially versus Russia, because it's just like, oh, here's free 2 damage. Oh, that blights. Have fun in a land with blight already. So I mean that sucks, but I mean we made it work. I wonder what the blight card was though. Oh, this would have been completely fine. Wouldn't have even, well, I don't know. We were kind of close to just losing. Or moves /town from any land. Yeah, there's a lot of things that would have helped us win. Well, the next fear card have been. It wouldn't have even done anything. This fear card would have made us win with this anyways. But if even if I weren't able to get anything out, that was an interesting game. I know a lot of people actually prefer to open with they play this card first, the Boon of Ancient Memories, which I actually forgot to go over my cards at the beginning. That's my bad. Yeah, Boon of Ancient Memories. So they'll play this card, and then they will gain a minor, and then next turn they'll gain a major, and then they'll just forget this card. Or maybe it's backwards. I think they might. You can gain a major, discard one of your cards, then gain another major and forget this one. That's what people generally do because you don't use the minors anymore. And I mean, it does get the majors out. What else could we have gotten? I like this card just because of all the fear. That did save one of the games one day. I think it was with Oceans or something. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Dahan abilities in here that we ended up drawing, but the Dahan kind of kept to wherever they were, which is fine. But thank you guys for watching. Uh, I did do this a little earlier than usual, so I hope that I did not forget any rules or do anything that messed up the game. I'm sure I probably did somewhere, but who knows? Let me know who you want to see next. And I don't even remember who I was really in the mood for last time. I think I said Serpent, and then I've never played Sharp Fangs. Maybe play some Thunder Speaker Rivers. I don't know. I really want to play Lure again and like just do a few more adversaries with Lure, but I don't want to have like all 6 of my Lure videos out already and then just not be able to play them for the rest of the challenge. So yeah, I kind of do want to play Finder Paths Unseen, but playing him solo is kind of rough, especially versus level 6 adversaries. I did play like 4 games of him versus Prussia 5, and I lost all of them. So that's not going to be a fun one. Yeah, it might be a Serpent. I'm not sure yet, but thank you guys for watching as usual. Let me know who you want to see next, and even if it's someone I'm not thinking of, I mean, generally if a viewer wants me to play it, I'll probably play it. So good night, everyone, and it is 5 o'clock in the morning here, so yeah, stayed up all night doing homework, but thanks for watching.